Our third fight this evening is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the Front Street Fights Amateur Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 1 win against 2 defeats, standing in at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155.3 pounds. Fighting out of Twin Falls, Idaho, please welcome Tim No Soul Cameron. And fighting out of the red corner to my right, making his MMA debut with us this evening, standing in at 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 154.4 pounds. Fighting out of Boise, Idaho, representing SBG Idaho, please welcome Almir Talic. Our referee, once again, when the action begins, is Tom Supnet.
You heard a pop there for Tim No Soul Cameron, fighting out of Twin Falls. Of course, Brandon Hot Rod Himpelman over from Eastern Idaho. I know a lot of people from Twin and Idaho Falls have made their way over here tonight, so you expect this crowd to be rocking a little bit later on. Both of these gentlemen going for an early front kick, flying kick, really. Oh, beautiful takedown by Tim Cameron.
Trying to remain silent because every time I want to say something, something else happens. So, but
it really was an audio issue.
I know.
The first half of the show, we were just speechless.
Oh, Amir's going for nice, trying to get an angle. Looks like he's looking for a triangle, climbing a high guard, whatever he's trying to do. That's the thing about guys with long legs is, you know, before you know it, they're in arm bars like that.
Couple of times Talic has gotten close to locking in that armbar.
Could have swore I saw him tap for a second. So looks like Tim's trying to say something to referee Tom Supnet.
Good escape there, but almost gave up an ankle lock as well.
Amir's in what we call a 50-50 position, where you have your inside leg crossed to the outside. Ooh. Tim missed a pretty good opportunity to throw a cheap shot. Almir is really good about getting on his hip out there and looking for the triangle.
He's got a triangle locked in. We saw it earlier. Is this going to be it for Tim No Soul Cameron? Is he out? He is out. Almir Talic chokes out Tim Cameron.
Wow. That was a really strange way to go out. It looked like he didn't go out, and then all of a sudden he kind of popped to.
He was good night.
Yeah.
I almost pulled a Michael Chavello there. It was a good night, Irene.
Almir does a really good job when he gets in the guard. He gets on his right hip, you know, and he just starts climbing a high guard and throwing his legs up. And his long legs, he catches something, whether it be an arm bar or a triangle. And that was displayed the whole round.
As we go to the Project Filter replay, brought to you by Project Filter. You decide when. We'll visit projectfilter.org. And a lot of the early story was Tim Cameron put his foot on the gas and really didn't appear until he fell asleep that he was going to relent.
Yeah, and you know, Tim actually keeps holding his elbow, not to deviate, but for a second, Tim keeps kind of complaining about his elbow. So maybe he got his elbow popped earlier in the fight. And here you see right now, you know, Tim's starting to go out. In that,
not out, he was literally out right there.
Yeah.
And you said that you saw something a little bit earlier on in the round. A little bit earlier in the round.
Yeah. You know, I could have swore, you know, on the first exchange against the cage that I saw Tim tap almost twice, you know, to the armbar, and then he was complaining to the corner just now about something about his elbow or whatnot. But you know, all that is just to highlight the fact that Almir was just going for tons of submissions, and it was really nice to see, you know, he had a really good ground game.
Great game, great patience, and, you know, I had made a mental note to get to it at some point during this fight. You know, I heard a lot of people talking about Almir getting ready to fight, and a couple of people asked me, you know, as Todd Carlson was putting this card together and when we knew some other fights that we were about ready to announce, you know, I kept bringing up Almir's name, and everyone was like, oh, geez, Almir was about ready to fight, and they were surprised and excited. So obviously, it definitely paid off for him. So
Yeah.
we're going to get the official result as we go back inside the cage with Britt Talbert.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. At 141 of the first round, we have a stoppage via triangle choke for our winner in his MMA debut, Almir Talic.
Congratulations to Almir Talic, an impressive early victory via triangle choke, off to a 1-0 start.